Hi, I'm Cindy Webb, and I'm here today with some amazing business owners. These ladies own preschools and child cares all around the country, and we're here today discussing the Child Care Program of Excellence and Julie Bartkus and our experiences in this program.
I'm Mary Wardlaw from the Children's Center in Niles, Michigan.
I'm Deidre Nordell with the Friendship Children's Center in Hawthorne, California.
I'm Sue Rihani from Wellington Academy, Naples Preschool Academy, and Our House Child Development Center in Florida.
And I'm Pamela Pekarsky, from owner of Exploring Minds Academy in Kansas and Exploring Minds Academy in Colorado.
Okay. So, Deirdre, what brought you into this program?
Well, I had just fired my director. And it was just a lot of banging my head up against the wall because I didn't know what to do with these people who weren't doing what I needed them to do. And in the year and a half that I've been with Julie, I've been able to turn that completely around. And I don't bang my head up against the wall at all anymore. I have an amazing staff. I've got a director now that knows what she's doing and does what needs to be done. So that's really important. And it's totally turned our center around from, we have a capacity of 51. When I first met Julie, we probably had about 35 children in the center at the time. And now we're pretty much full. We don't have any full-time spots left. We've got 2 mornings, 3 days a week. It's been an amazing turnaround.
Yeah. We've had an amazing transformation at our program as well. Not just enrollment, which has been a huge thing for us. In fact, in the last month and a half, we added another classroom, which brought in an additional about $100,000, and that was brought into being because of the confidence I had in the strides that we've made in the last year and a half since I've been with Julie. And so that's been amazing, but really the transformation of our entire team and the entire feeling of the program has been an amazing thing for me. I feel like from the moment I started working with Julie, she's just been a partner with me. Really a mentor and moving me forward and just keeping my eyes on the vision and how to grow and expand that through the program. And I always had it in me, but I just didn't know how to, really work it through every bit of the program. And so for me, that the transformation of having more children, more income, higher enrollment has been great, and we needed that, but the transformation of the staff and the program and the entire feeling that's in our program now is just so positive and so good. It's a really great place to be.
That sounds amazing. That is amazing. Yeah. I'm fairly a new addition to Julie's team, but some of the things that Julie and I have worked on are really transformational. Julie's philosophy is to work from the inside out, and that's one big difference that I found in the time that I've been working with Julie. I've been to a lot of conferences, a lot of big gatherings where you hear a lot of changes you can make, inspirational things, but they did not sink in the way Julie's messages have. And I'm really thankful for that.
I think your point about working from the inside out is so important. It's not just from the inside out, but from the top down.
Right.
And for me, Julie's been like a real inspiration and positivity and opening up my mind to what's possible, and a real model and visionary for our program, and helping my directors to see the big picture and to see the possibilities, and helping us to create an environment that is just so positive and so welcoming for families and so loving, and it's just been wonderful.
And I'm pretty sure I'm the newest bird in this nest, and this is my first weekend that I've actually participated in Julie's intensives, and I've gotten more out of this weekend. It's been 4 days than I can say I've gotten out of conferences in years. The primary reason is what everybody's alluded to, is it's working with the top down, and it's working from the inside out. And as directors, it's really lonely up there. And we love our teachers so much, and we love our parents and our kids, and we just want the best for them. And yet, if we don't know how to take care of ourselves, and we don't know how to support ourselves, then all we're doing is giving everything away. And Julie talks about how you have to learn how to take care of yourself so that you've got that to give away. And then even something as important as you have to learn how to receive it. And I think we have people in our environments that care about us too. We just don't know how to receive it. So her content is amazing, and who she is as a person delivering it is even more special. And I just can't imagine a director not taking this opportunity to participate in Julie's program.
Yeah, so one of the things for me too was I don't have that much time being in the childcare industry. So I started in 2006 being a partner in a school, not really doing anything except saying, yes, go, you got it. And just in the past 2.5 years, I have my own school, all by myself. And one of the most important things that Julie has taught me is what I need to look for in staff, what to look for in clients, because I didn't know. And I had a little bit of experience in what I shouldn't be doing, but I didn't know what I needed to do. And really, it's given me the confidence to go forward and say, this is what I want. This is what needs to happen. And I make it happen.
And I think just being in this group of other like-minded people who value quality childcare, quality preschool, that really have high standards. We're surrounded by other people who have the same goals and vision that we have, and we learn from each other as we learned from Julie.
Right. And I think what you said, Deidre, too, is about just being in it. This program is for people that are just starting and that I have 4 decades in this industry.
Right.
So, and for me, I've always believed that you're never too old to learn. Yet, what kinds of things do you learn when you've done something 40 years? And Julie brings this richness to my life, and that I'm learning at a whole different level. Yes, there's learning about how to be a more effective director and how to support your staff and being more effective teachers. And yet, how do we support our teachers in being more effective people in their own lives? Yeah. And that's the other part of Julie's program that she offers, which in allowing us to invite our directors to her intensives. Yeah. And I'm looking forward for the first time my directors are going to get to go and participate in this, so that we get to start to have a conversation where we're all in the same conversation. And I know a couple of you have already sent your directors.
Yes, I did.
Talk about that.
They just came back totally transformed after the meeting. They were all excited and motivated and just had a different outlook to what they do day in and day out. And I'm very thankful to Julie for that.
Yeah, I've had the same experience with my director. It was amazing, the transformation that she had, and it's like a light bulb went off, and all of a sudden she got it, and she was running with my vision. It's been amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to capitalize on that too. You talked about running with my vision. Julie focuses on us focusing on our vision. Mm-hmm. It's amazing how busy in the day-to-day, the vision's there, but it lives like inside the parent handbook or inside the staff handbook.
Exactly.
It's not alive.
Yeah.
And what Julie does is help us take our own vision and make it alive.
Make it live.
And then how do we live it every minute of every day?
Absolutely.
And support our teachers in living it
Exactly.
through us.
And our vision is what makes our program unique and special, and it's nice to bring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can help us to look at where we want to be and then zero in on how we need to transform to bring that into being, and how it affects everyone from our director down into our staff, into our families. I mean, our families have changed. They're the same people, but everything is different and more positive, and just it's an amazing transformation that started in here.
Yeah, and one of the things too that she does is that it's not the same for you and I.
Right.
It's not the same for any of us. The things that we need to work on, and we all get that personal attention that really makes the transformation possible.
Mm-hmm. We get the group communication as well as the one-on-one.
Julie seems to have the ability to really pinpoint what the problem is here that we need to fix.
Whether you want it or not.
Want it or not. She really finds the problem.
Yeah, that was something that I was noticing as we were talking. It sounds really good, right? And I don't know, as a person listening to something like that, I would think, it's all staged, right? It can't be that good. And growth doesn't come without growing pains. Mm-hmm. So it's not like there aren't tears shed and frustration and angst and all of that. The difference is we have Julie's base of how it could be for us as a foundation to stand on, instead of we're standing on this kind of floating experience and we don't know what to do next. She really takes that. One of the things we keep saying, I keep hearing the word possibility. Mm-hmm. She talks about, are you living inside of your possibility? Are you standing in, it's possible, I'm possible? And that's a big place to stand, isn't it? I mean, I've never thought about that before, but yeah, that's where I can be. I know I can. And how do I get there? And Julie helps us get there.
And I think the type of people that she attracts are the people that are willing to do the work, that have that really high standard, that want to step up and do the required work. And usually the required work starts right here.
Yeah,
and if we do the work, then it trickles down into our programs.
Yeah.
Something else I've learned is that for me, there's this balance. And when I first started with her, I was way down here. I mean, I was in a place with my business that I was overwhelmed, and things didn't look at all like I wanted them to look or feel. I was not just overwhelmed, but kind of devastated with the situation, the way things were. And what I've realized is, as far down as I was, she helped me to see that you can come up exactly that, on the other side of things, that much higher. So, though it seems so bad at the time, I had so much farther that I could go up. There's this balance that's there. So she just helped me to see that wherever you are, you can just get so much farther beyond that. If you're in a bad place, and it's in here.
Yeah.
She helped me to see that my situation, I didn't have to be overwhelmed, that it was a choice how I felt about it, and I could just decide that this is how it's going to be instead, and then work toward getting
Step
there.
forward.
Yeah, step into it, because that's what I decided
To do.
this is how it's going to be. I don't have to stay stuck here, and I don't have to feel overwhelmed and crushed and depressed. I can just say, oh, well, that's just...
Change it.
Yeah, that's where I'm going instead.
I don't like it here. I'm going
How do I
there.
get there? So, yeah, that's been good.
You know what I think we hope everybody is hearing is how amazing this program is. So why we're sitting here today is to invite you to come join us. It's an amazing opportunity for you, for your families, for your children, and for yourself personally. I mean, I said you in the first place. I just can't stress enough what an amazing opportunity. And no, it's an investment in yourself. And we just really encourage you to make that investment in yourself. Anybody else?
Yes, if you want to see the change happen within yourself that you didn't even think that you needed it, then this is the place to be. Julie will just work wonders with you.
And we're a lot of fun.
We are. Come join us.
Julie will meet you where you are. So whether you are in a place where I was, where things did not look like I wanted them to look, or whether you feel like you're in a great place, but you know you have so much more you could do, or you could grow so much more, this is the place.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Come on in.